Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, these patriotic red, white, and blue whoopie pies would be perfect for a 4th of July Independence Day dessert. The recipe demonstrated in the video is a small recipe. It makes 6 whoopie pies. So starting off with 1/3 of a cup of butter and 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, blend those together until they're light and fluffy. Add to that 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then mix those two things together. Now you're going to blend in 1 large egg. You can do this by hand or with an electric mixer. And then add in 1/3 of a cup of milk and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. But you're going to add the milk and the flour a little bit at a time, blending after each addition. I added mine in thirds, so about 1/3 of the milk, then blended 1/3 of the flour, so on. Then I divided the batter into 2 sections. I tinted 1 blue and 1 red. The colors I used were AmeriColor brand, and they work quite well, especially the red. The red is very, very vibrant. And once those are stirred up, you're ready to put them in your whoopie pie pan. Now, if you don't have a whoopie pie pan, you can certainly just use a cookie sheet that's been greased or has been lined with waxed paper, parchment paper, or a silicone mat. I used a cookie scoop just to make sure that all the portions were the same. Now, this dough is not self-leveling. It has a tendency to want to stay exactly the way it is when you put it in the pan. So you need to spread it around a little bit to get those round whoopie pie shapes. And then bake them in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 6 or 7 minutes until they are done. When you stick a toothpick in the center, it'll come out clean. Try not to overbake them. Now for the filling, I'm making a marshmallow fluff kind of buttercream filling, same one I used when I made the watermelon whoopie pie recipe. I will put the link to that filling recipe in the description box for you to go to check out. Basically, it is butter, powdered sugar, vanilla, and 7-ounce jar of marshmallow fluff. And it's very hard to blend in with an electric mixer. As you can see, it kind of crawls up the beaters, but eventually you will get it blended in and you get a very nice, fluffy, and delicious filling for these whoopie pies. Once the whoopie pies are baked and completely cooled, I placed the filling in a piping bag, and I just piped on a small amount onto each one and then topped it with a second half of a different color. And then you have red, white, and blue whoopie pies. To make them a little bit more festive, I used some red, white, and blue sprinkles and just dipped the edge of the filling mixture into the sprinkles so that they stuck. And that's it, completed whoopie pies. If you've never had a whoopie pie before, they are kind of like a cross between a cookie and a cake, a little bit more dense than a cake and a little bit softer than a cookie. Now you'll notice some of these whoopie pies have a little bit of brown around the edges. When you're baking these, check them at the 5-minute mark and then keep a close eye on them after that. You want to pull them out of the oven so when they're just baked and before they get brown, so you can avoid that color around the edge. I have placed all of my 4th of July goodies in a playlist, so go ahead and click on your screen or check out the link in the description box. So I hope you give these whoopie pies a try. Thanks for watching.